All right, fifth grade, and welcome to the third math lesson of the week. Pull out the third sheet in your packet that says 4.7 homework at the top. Today we're going to be learning how to multiply with decimals. All right, let's look at our first example. Let's take a look at 3/10 multiplied by 6/10. Okay? Now, before you start freaking out and thinking, oh my goodness, how am I going to do this? Remember, just think back to your multiplication facts. What is 3 times 6? Well, it's not hard. That's 18. All right, now let's think about what we learned earlier this week. I need to count decimal places. First, let's find our decimal points. Well, there's one. All right, there's the decimal point. How many numbers are to the right of it? 1. Okay, so I know that my answer needs to have at least 1. But wait, my second number I multiplied by also has a decimal point. How many numbers are to the right of that decimal point? 1. You might say, hey, I've got one, but remember, let's count total places to the right. I have 1, 2. So that means in my answer I need 1, 2 places, which means the decimal point is going to go right there. Decimal point 18. Well, remember, we put the 0 in front of it, and we call it 1800ths. All right, fifth grade. So it's not too hard if you just think, multiply the 3 times 6 to get your 18, and then count your decimal places, 1, 2, 1, 2, to put your decimal point in the right spot to get 1800ths. Let's do another example now. All right, let's say a real life example would be something like this. If I go to the store and I see that apples are on sale for $1.80 a pound, and I like apples, so I'm going to buy a lot. I'm going to buy 6 pounds. How much money do I need to pay for those 6 pounds of apples? Well, here's what you do. You take $1.80 times 6. Let's do the two-step multiplication. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 8 is 48. Write down the 8, carry the 4. 6 times 1 is 6. Plus 4 is, 6 plus 4 is 10. No place to carry the 1, put it there. $1,080? No, remember, count your decimal points. Here's the decimal point. How many numbers are to the right? 1, 2. So that means I need 1, 2 numbers to the right of the decimal point. So for 6 pounds of apples at $1.80 per pound, I'm going to spend $10.80. Now let's do one more example. Let's say that I have 2 6/10 times 0 9/10. All right? First step, ignore the decimals and just go right for the two-step multiplication. 9 times 6 is 54. Write down the 4, carry the 5. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 5 is 23. Next row, put a placeholder. 0 times 6 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. All right, add them together. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 plus 0 is 3. 2 plus 0 is 2. 234? Not quite. I need to put my decimal point. Here's a decimal point. How many numbers are to the right? There's 1. Hey, but my second number also has a decimal point. How many numbers to the right? 1. So how many numbers total are there to the right of all the decimal places? 1, 2. So that means my answer needs 1, 2 decimal places. Put the decimal right here. Your answer is 2 34/100. All right, so what you're seeing, 5th grade, is that it's very similar to two-step multiplication, but with the added step of counting decimal places. Put that into practice on 4.7 homework.